What's up guys, this is Wrench at Home. If you watched the previous episode, you've seen me discover the broken alternator plug that was way beyond saving. Now let's fix it. I'm going to use some pretty basic tools for this job. To connect the old wires to the new ones, I'm using these heat shrink self-solder wire connectors. These are my favorite kind of connectors because they solder, seal and insulate the wire connection all at once. They can be a bit expensive though. I also have this case with a nice variety of shrink tubing for an extra layer of protection, my favorite wire strippers and a multi-tool for all the basic grabbing, pulling and cutting. The plan was to use these helping hands to hold the wires together, but I ended up not using them. One thing I forgot to include here is a heat gun to heat up the self-solder connectors. Our cat is very curious and loves to lend a helping paw. First I remove the protective tubing from the plug wires. Okay. Komt die dan? This old plug really isn't worth saving. After pulling the plug from the alternator, I wrap a red tape around the positive wire so I don't get them confused. I then cut the wires close to the plug so that I have the maximum amount of wire to work with. Here is the new replacement plug. I put a link for this product on Amazon in the description. Then I strip all the wires with my wire stripper. Before I connect everything back up, I slide a piece of heat shrink onto the old wires. I then slide the self-solder wire connectors onto the new wires. I'm going one wire at a time. So here I twist both wires together the best I can and slide the wire connector over, centering the solder over the interweaved wires. Then it's time to add some heat with the heat gun. As soon as you see the solder inside the wire connector melting everything together, you know it's all good. To finish the connection, I slide the heat shrink over the wire connector and heat it up with the heat gun. I then connect the other wire exactly the same way. Right. Now that's what I call a fancy new plug. Time to reinstall the freshly charged battery and see if my repairs had any effect on the charging system.
Klik-klak, zegt hij. Oké.
I checked the voltage at the battery with the multimeter to verify that it's still holding its charge. 12.6 volts is perfect. Now it's time to turn the key and see what happens with the volt gauge. And it's still low. At least it's not fluctuating anymore. At this point, I started to lose faith in the idea that the alternator plug was the cause of my problems. The gauge itself has already been replaced by me a couple of months ago, so for now I'll assume that that works correctly. Let's just fire up the truck and see what it does with the engine running. Alright, 14.3 volts at the battery. That means that it's charging. Awesome. Now it's time to take her for a spin. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe. Bye!